So this is the Tactical Operations Center. This is where you kick off everything. This is a secure area underneath the base of operations.
Okay.
So no civilians, only JTF, only agents.
All right.
And this is where you're going to be collecting all the information that you need to, get a better picture of what's happening, what threats are coming up from the underground.
Awesome.
4 different difficulty levels, including heroic.
That's serious business there. Yannick told me before that he's not super confident in his ability on a console, so I think he's gonna gonna take it pretty easy first time. But he chose normal. Recommended gear score 112. They shouldn't have any problem with this.
Yes.
To be fair. And I guess we're going directive-less the first time through.
Directive-less the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Keeping in mind for everyone, we have never seen now what's happening. Like this is not rehearsed or pre-recorded. We're doing this right now, and this could be any type of operation coming.
So what we're looking at here already is a random element. We have critical infrastructure as our objective.
Okay.
We didn't know that going into this.
No.
So already we're having to react to the underground. We're going to have to talk together more as a group and take all those lessons above ground while I'm down below.
Okay. Very cool.
So your first objective is to eliminate all of these hostiles within this area?
Yeah, so, to get to protect the critical infrastructure, we're going to have to fight our way there. And that's exactly what's happening here. There are roving factions underground. They're plotting attacks above ground. And we're going to have to fight. It's a struggle every step of the way in the underground.
Nice. Hardcore Division fans will also see that Yannick is using a new weapon. I'm not going to go too in depth on that, but that is a completely new weapon. The blind, I think it's a battle rifle, which is it feels completely different. But we're actually going to have some more information coming about new weapons in the game very soon. Today, actually, people were asking me before, is there ever going to be a G36? And gun nerds probably know what that is, but that is happening. All right, so there's a lot of new stuff.
Yep. So they're slowly getting rid of all of the enemies.
Yeah. So, and what we're looking at here is one of the themes we have in Underground. So we see the rail tracks. We want to give you all the kind of dark, claustrophobic, dangerous spaces you would expect underground.
Sure.
But what we can do is play with, really tight spaces, but also open it up a bit, let it breathe. So again, the unpredictable element.
Nice.
So you can see state of chaos. There's trash everywhere. I mean, this is not the underground you knew above. Or
not at all.
Yeah.
And there's a fair degree of exploration because we've seeded a lot of collectibles that'll expand the lore of the Division within this mode too.
Nice.
So every time it's generated, you have that possibility of falling on a collectible that you've never heard before.
So audio logs.
A lot of audio logs, some visual, but mostly audio logs.
So for people who are interested in story, those audio logs are going to deepen the lore. They're going to help explain in better detail what's happening underneath, but also what happened above.
All right.
We've also got urbex, which are photographs, which again will reveal an additional layer of what's going on.
Will they touch on characters that we already know as well, or?
And you'll have to go down
underground
and find out.
Damn it! All right, fine.
So when we get rid of this last enemy, it would be great if we can open up the mega map.
Yeah. All right, well done.
And a weekly objective.
All right. Oh yeah, it's a different thing.
What I would recommend now is that we quit this mission, go back to the Tactical Operations Center, and maybe launch something a little bit tougher.
All right, yeah, guys, I think this is a bit too easy for you. You guys, should we try another one? All right, okay, all right, Yannick, let's call it there. All right, so I don't know how far we want to push it. We'll once we get back to the operations center, we can figure out exactly where we want to go with that. Well done. All right, so I'm actually going to bring, I think, the audience in on this one, and we're gonna see how crazy we can make this. If you guys are up for it, people, what do you think? Oh, you don't want to see heroic. It's not going to go well.
Heroics,
I'll tell you.
heroics
All
not
right.
going to go well.
It's
so.
not going to go well, but you can see this. All right, put it on. All right, Yannick, put it on heroic. Do it. Sure. All right.
I love it.
This is going to go terribly, by the way. All right.
It's recommended gear score 230.
All right.
He's 211.
Yeah. All right.
Honestly?
No, this is going to be bad. All right, two-phase operation. Sure, we're not going to get that far.
What?
All right, and Fog of War. Let's do it. That's the mini-map one. So Waste Not, Want Not. That's the ammunition one. Let's.
Yeah,
let's,
enemies won't drop ammunition.
Yeah,
so you're gonna have to be
manage your ammo.
careful with what you shoot and use those support stations.
Enemies do not drop ammo, and your starting ammo count is reduced. And if you reload, and you still have ammo left in that,
You lose it.
You lose
yeah,
it. Yep.
that's gone. All right, that's gonna be cool. Mad skills. What do we have for mad skills? Oh yeah, it does the cooldowns for your skills.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to this. Yannick, turn them all on. Let's do it.
What?
All right. Sure. Okay. All right.
So you're comfortable with this?
This is gonna be horrendous. All right, confirm it.
Whatever
Let's
the
go.
players want.
Let's go. All right, you guys are gonna have to go, pretty carefully into the night. All right. Okay.
So you'll notice that the first room, in fact, is completely different from the last one.
Yes,
This is
that's true.
the tech system, the machine behind the game that's already stitched this together.
Yeah.
And is presenting something completely new.
So already we see we have a different objective. You know, we're
Yes.
trying to find it, locate a JTF agent, and get that valuable data that they have with them.
Yeah.
And
All
one
right.
thing we're trying to do is really thread a theme throughout these operations.
Oh.
So if it's about defending, you're going to be defending throughout. So yeah.
Okay.
So we
I'm so
haven't
scared.
met anybody
Oh my
yet,
God.
No.
and we're already suffering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. If they can
You say
eliminate
suffer,
one
say just being
hostile, I will
challenged.
consider this a success. This has been so easy so far. You guys are doing great. Fantastic. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, ow. Ow. All right, they did. Yannick, run. Yannick, just get out of there. All right.
I'm liking this.
Save them. Come on. Live.
Run, Yannick.
Revive your team. No. You can do it. No. Wow. Okay. All right. So surely you guys can see that this really does scale super high. Level 35 shotgunners, if you guys aren't scared of. All right. So new incursion. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Absolutely.
All
So
right.
we've got Falcon, we've got Clear Skies, and the next one is called Dragon's Nest.
Okay. That
And
sounds very ominous.
It's the first one against the Cleaners, who are a lot of people's favorite faction, right?
Favorite or
fight
least favorite, depending on how you look at it.
Favorite to fight off against,
Yeah,
I
sure.
guess. And it happens in a bus terminal close to Times Square. It's a very, very famous bus terminal.
I think we know the one.
And your mission will be to go in there and to clean them all out. Because they've been regrouping. They've lost their leader, Joe Farrow.
Yep.
But they're regrouping under 4 new leaders.
Ah.
And these 4 new leaders, super iconic, very tough, and they'll create a different challenge. Each
Okay.
one of them you have to approach in a different way.
But you fight them.
You fight them,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right.
And the final sort of impossible challenge within the incursion is a modified fire truck that spits fire.
Okay, so not a literal dragon, but a metaphorical dragon. Okay.
Absolutely,
All
that's right.
Okay, it would have been crazy if it was like an actual dragon.
Yeah.
It'd be a bit on the nose.
Yes, I think so too. All right. So I mean, what else are we getting from this incursion? And this update is obviously new gear sets. We saw some of those just before. There's new weapons. There's a bunch of other stuff. I'm really excited for this update. Obviously, again, and I mentioned this before, our community have been very vocal about the game, and that criticism often is very, very helpful to us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course we read the Ubisoft forums. You push things that you're passionate about too towards the team. We're very attentive to what people are saying.
Exactly. Okay, we're about ready to hand off. I just want to say again, thank you to everyone. And I think we also need to give a shout out to Yannick, my other half, 55 as well, and Boomslang. That was very brave of them to show that, yeah, jacking it up on heroic is very, very brave. It's
Absolutely.
Yeah, and again, like you saw, it did not go very, very well. All right, I think we were about ready to hand over.
Okay.
Thank you again, guys, for coming out.
Thank
And
you
thank
very
everyone
much
else
for coming out.
For being here. It's been a blast.